Hey guys, I'm back finally for some Minecraft single player let's play, and let's change the settings a little bit. Kind of have to put it down a little bit because definitely seen a little bit of lag. And that's 1 second. That's really because the biggest change to my channel just happened. This is not the place I want to be. It's because I finally switched to Bandicam. So yeah, I'll get to that in a bit because there's a lot of things I want to talk to you guys about today, and I'm going to be doing a lot of recording. This is going to be a multiple episode session. I should preface that with. Yeah, because like it's been a while since I spoke to you guys, and I think it's actually starting to affect my channel a little bit. So I do want to get something out. The fact that Bandicam's kind of fucking up does not make me a happy panda. So I think what we're going to do in this episode is we might explore this ravine. Oh god, or maybe not. I might have to pull out Fraps again to explore this. Yeah, I think we'll go explore this in another episode when I figure out lag issues a little bit better. That's another thing I want to talk about. But first I just want to say I'm sorry for the lack of videos. For those 4 subscribers that actually do watch this, I do apologize. I've had the worst time adjusting to my new schedule. So, like, I'm on a quarter system at my school, and I've mentioned this earlier already in my Let's Plays, but okay, anyways, so like every quarter I have to change my classes, and that basically means I get a new schedule. No! So like, yeah, I have to change my classes all the time, every quarter, and that's 3 times in a normal year. And so like that screws up with my schedule a little bit. And this quarter I've gotten a lot more involved in this, like outside of school activities, like local organizations and stuff. I've really started to become more involved in like the local stuff. I don't want to go too much in depth because it's stuff that doesn't necessarily need to be talked about. But I've gotten more involved in other things, and I've been incredibly busy, and just trying to adjust to it. And literally, I have like a ton of things I want to get done, and this channel is one of them. And the thing with this channel is there's a lot of things I want to do. I want to play this. I want to do my multiplayer. I want to do Ruins of the Minecrackers, which I will record, and I want to play Walking Dead, because Silver Shadow wants me to play that, and I also want to do, and I am doing right now, a Saints Row Let's Play, and that's been going up in place of this Let's Play. Just because I have not been able to sit down and record. So instead what I've done is I've thrown that up. And actually today is the 25th, so I'm going to be hopefully editing that when I wake up. It's actually 2:30 in the morning on the 25th that I'm recording this. I just got back from hanging out with some friends, and I'm actually like kind of not feeling too good right now. I don't want to talk about it. But anyways, in this episode, we're going to work on the castle for a little bit while I just talk. It's going to be a kind of a boring episode, so if you don't want to watch me build, that's totally cool. You can wait till the next episode, or the I think these episodes will just be titled like something with building in them. I actually did a lot on the castle while you guys were away, or while we were away, and before I get to it, I want to show you this. I started the thing, and then look at this. This I am very proud of, actually. It seems weird to be proud of this, but I am very proud of the work I have done here. But we're going to finish the second floor here, and we're going to make the walls on it, I think. And while we do that, I'm just going to talk. Because there's a lot of things I want to catch up with. I kind of treat this as a blog, this single player. Because the multiplayer server is really me hanging out with all my friends. Saints Row serves the purpose of just hanging out with one of my friends, a very close friend of mine, in real life. And Ruins of Minecrackers feeds my guilty pleasure of completing the monument style maps, because I really, really love those maps. Like, for example, I'm rewatching Guden BW's Legendary series for probably the 5th time, and it's like the most beautiful comedic series I've ever watched. And see, I don't watch a lot of TV, and I don't watch a lot of movies, but like, I really love their Let's Plays. Their maps are just the funniest things ever. Like, it's just the kind of humor that I really, really enjoy. But like, most of my series, whatever you want to call them, they serve a specific purpose, and the purpose of this one really is, at this point right now, it's just a blog. Like, because not many people watch it, and I'm honestly totally fine with that. I don't care who watches them, because I'm still going to make these videos. I am totally fine with no one watching these. I just want to play the game and talk kind of to myself, because I talk to myself off camera as well. Like, I just talk to myself all the time, and it kind of freaks me out. I might have a problem, I'm not sure. Anyways, but yeah. I guess maybe this might be a good segue into like channel stuff. So like, I'm gonna be doing a lot of videos in the next couple of weeks. If I can get Walking Dead and Ruins of the Minecrackers recorded, oh my god, there's gonna be so many videos to put out. Because I want to finish Ruins of the Minecrackers, and I want to do Walking Dead to appease Silver Shadow, because he really, really wants me to play that. Like, in the worst way. And I'm doing Saints Row with Speed 105, and he's actually going to do... Like, we recorded last night, and that episode's going to go up later today, when I edit it. And he recorded it too. And he wants to do just a montage. So I mean, I don't really care. He can do whatever the hell he wants. But like, he's getting more into the recording stuff, and he wants to make a montage. So he's going to record a little bit more of that. And oh my god, it's such a dumb game. Oh, I should probably not jump off that. I should probably jump off here. Yeah. Okay. That's good. Got a little dose of death. And then the multiplayer is kind of dead right now. I've been back at school for 3 weeks now, and all 3 weeks I've had difficulties being able to talk to my people on the server. Black Wolf works Friday nights now until like 10, and the only times I could actually go... Oh, there's an Enderman. I'll kill him later if I can. But like, that's the only time I can record is after... Oh no, wait. So I couldn't... Let me rephrase this. He is working until like 10 on Friday nights. He works... I don't know if he wants me to tell him say where he works. I don't know if you feel comfortable with that, so I won't say. But like, he works, and he works the night shift. He works until about 10, which I guess is not the night shift, but it's like the closing shift. That's what it is. He works closing. Damn, that stack went through quick. Yeah, so he works until 10, and the past couple of weeks I can only play until like 7. So like, we weren't able to play because Actually, we played last week, and Speed 105 had literally like the worst connection. It was so bad, and I thought I recorded it, but apparently I didn't, and it was like the funniest stuff ever. No, Saints Row is the funniest stuff ever. That was really funny though, and we actually got Jem in the call as well. His Juan in real life. We got him in the call at the end, towards the end, and we were trying to explain like the intense lag Speedy 105 was facing. Like it was literally like he was a minute behind me, like close to a minute behind me. We almost clocked it. It was I'm pretty damn sure it was about a minute. But it was the funniest stuff, and I could tell you, but there's too much stuff to talk about right now. But we were gonna record last time, and I just didn't get the recording done. And then I was gonna record with Silver Shadow today on the server, but he couldn't. He could only play when I was busy. So I had something to go to at 7. That was 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, let's eat some carrots. Okay. Alright, so let's, I probably should have done 10, but let's do that. Yeah, so the SMP is going to come back. I've been thinking of a lot of huge projects I'm going to do on there, and I'm kind of waiting for the smallest of those big projects. I'm actually waiting for something to get mailed to me, so I can get a better visualization of what I'm actually going to be building. I'll explain it when I actually do, but I'm probably going to do some solo videos on the server because I'm leaving because that server is being really neglected right now. I literally have not had the time to either to sit down and just record or sit down and actually play the game. Like it's pretty bad actually. My schedule is ridiculous. And I'll talk about that in a little bit. It's really not that high now that I think about it. But on the SMP server, I'll probably record like a solo video on the SMP just to give you guys something. But I'm gonna be I have huge plans for that. Like, I actually just thought of a really big project like last night, and it's like it would literally take up my whole time, all my time on that server, and it would take up a lot of real life time as well. Gathering the resources to make that plan a reality would be like it's on the verge of ridiculous actually. Oh man, I'm at 12 minutes. Wow, holy shit. Might have to do something else. Let's see, what else? Yeah, I'm gonna play The Walking Dead. Kind of have to get around to that. I have to play Ruins of the Mindcrackers, which I really need to finish. It's kind of been a while, and I want to start playing other maps. Maybe do a co-op map with someone. Maybe. Oh, mobs are gonna spawn. The thing I want to do with this castle is I want to build like the structure of it and then decorate the inside. So like I'm building all these walls, and I want to be able to have like the skeleton of the building done. And this is probably not going to be a massive castle, but it's going to be big. I'm starting to run low on smooth stone, the brick stone, so I'm probably going to have to go do some more strip mining when I actually have some freaking time. So I guess I'll talk about my time now. So I'm having the worst time adjusting to my schedule. So I'm a political science and history major at my school. I'm doing a double degree, and that's probably more information that you need to know about me. But it's a lot of reading. And one of the classes I'm taking is a seminar class, because I'm required as a history major to take 2 seminars, a junior seminar and a senior seminar. And basically what these seminars are is it's just a group of 10 people and the professor just talking about these books. And in this particular seminar, like it depends on the professor, how they want to... Oh, fuck. For fuck's sake, I have to go back down and grab some more stuff. Anyways, so like it depends, how the class is taught is largely dependent on the professor. Like, you could get a professor that will give you... I'll have to fix the lighting in here as well. I don't want to fight him, but at the same time I kind of do. We'll worry about Enderman later on in this series, I think, when I actually start hunting for Ender Pearls. But anyways, these seminars are... It's completely dependent on the professor. Like, I had a friend who took this same seminar, different subject, because each seminar has a different subject. Like, depending on, like, for the literature that you'll read and whatnot. But, like, they will... It depends how they want to teach it. And my friend got a professor that didn't do a research project. But my professor is doing a research project. Like, we have to write a research paper by the end of the quarter. And, what was I saying? Yeah, so we're going to have to do that. And the research paper is completely independent of the actual reading we have to do for the class. Like, we have to read, and I am not joking, a book a week. And it's... Oh, fuck. Okay. Sorry if I'm swearing a lot. I'm very tired right now. I have so much stuff to do. I'll get to more into that later. I say that a lot. Like, I literally have so much that I want to talk about, because it's been so long since I've talked to you guys. It's been like a month. These seminars, they require you to read a book a week. And for the first 6 weeks, we have to choose 4 of those 6 weeks and write this like 2-page discussion paper where we're going to talk about our thoughts on the reading. Basically the book. It's almost like a 2-page book report, but with in-depth critical analysis. And this last week, we started it. We read our first book, and I got literally to the halfway point. Like, I got 50% of the way done. And we have another book. It's about the same length. Supposedly it's easier to read. I'm actually looking at it right now. And I have not started, and this class is on Wednesday. So I have to read that. And then I have this political science class that has literally, like, for the first couple of weeks, we had, like, 5 articles to read. And while these articles are not required, we do have to write down our thoughts in this thing that's called a question journal. And I think it's cool. I definitely see the rationale for it. But, like, I'm very behind right now, and, like, yeah. And there's a lot of really short papers for that class that I've had to write, and it's a great class. I really enjoy the topic. I think all the assignments are necessary. It's just it's more busy work than I'm used to. And then this third class I'm taking, another history class, it's like the easiest thing in the world. Like, no, not easy, because I just took a test on it and I did not feel comfortable, but like it requires literally no work. Like, there's no busy work. It's a couple exams and then a book, and no required reading, but the book is like suggested reading for like the exam. Oh, I live in a beautiful world here in this game. Anyways, but yeah, and then I have that dream project thing I was talking about. Last time I was working on this castle, interestingly enough. And that's going great. That's like the least of my worries at this point. But, you know, I still have to think about that. Still have to keep that in the back of my mind. I'm really enjoying that. I have a lot of friends in that class, like I said. And it's made the transition a lot easier. Like, I've been able to feel comfortable with my students, the students I'm working with. All around, really enjoyable experience. I've only had 2 visits with the students, but like I can already tell, like it's gonna be a good quarter. I'm not gonna see them too often, just because of breaks and whatnot. Just winter quarter is kind of a weird quarter for them because they have state testing, and then they've got some vacation break things. Anyways, let's talk a little bit. So, like, I've got all that schoolwork, and then I have an internship, and I have a job, like a research position where I can earn money. And then I have my other channel, which is between these two channels, actually the more important one of the two. And that I'm really getting excited for that channel because I've started to. Because I'm gonna start a new series soon that I'm actually really looking forward to, but it's gonna be a shit ton of work. Like the requirements for me to meet my standards for that series is going to be just the most intense thing I've ever done.